Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of, for credit is like fire. When once you have kindled it, you may easily preserve it, but if you once extinguish it, you will find it an arduous task to rekindle it again. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs, therefore avoid undue elation in prosperity, or undue depression in adversity. Remember, what is unbecoming to do is also unbecoming to speak of. The shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world is to be in reality what we would appear to be, and if we observe, we shall find that all human virtues increase and strengthen themselves by the practice of them. Think not those faithful who praise all thy words and actions, but those who kindly reprove thy faults. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. Bad men live that they may eat and drink, whereas good men eat and drink that they may live. Not life, but good life, is to be chiefly valued. If all misfortunes were laid in one common heap whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be contented to take their own and depart. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. The hour of departure has arrived and we go our ways, I to die and you to live. Which is better, only God knows. Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but 1 tongue to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. The envious person grows lean with the fatness of their neighbor. Contentment is natural wealth, luxury is artificial poverty. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. The nearest way to glory is to strive to be what you wish to be thought to be. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune nor too scornful in misfortune. Mankind is made of 2 kinds of people, wise people who know they're fools, and fools who think they are wise. Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. By all means marry. If you get a good spouse, you'll become happy, while if you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm, then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. If I save my insight, I don't attend to weakness of eyesight. In childhood be modest, in youth temperate, in adulthood just, and in old age prudent. Real wisdom is the property of God, and human wisdom has little or no value. I would rather die having spoken after my manner than speak in your manner and live. No man undertakes a trade he has not learned, even the meanest, yet everyone thinks himself sufficiently qualified for the hardest of all trades, that of government. The triumph of my art is in thoroughly examining whether the thought which the mind of the young man brings forth is a false idol or a noble true birth. An education obtained with money is worse than no education at all. Give me beauty in the inward soul, may the outward and the inward man be at one. Worthless people love only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. It is a disgrace to grow old through sheer carelessness before seeing what manner of man you may become by developing your bodily strength and beauty to their highest limit. Whenever, therefore, people are deceived and form opinions wide of the truth, it is clear that the error has slid into their minds through the medium of certain resemblances to that truth. What I do not know, I do not think I know. It is better to be at odds with the whole world than, being one, to be at odds with myself. They are not only idle who do nothing, but they are idle also who might be better employed. We can do nothing without the body. Let us always take care that it is in the best condition to sustain us. The perfect human being is all human beings put together. It is a collective. It is all of us together that make perfection. You never know a line is crooked unless you have a straight one to put next to it. Beauty comes first. Victory is secondary. What matters is joy. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. Do not do to others what angers you if done to you by others. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. One should never do wrong in return, nor mistreat any man, no matter how one has been mistreated by him. The greatest blessing granted to mankind came by way of madness, which is a divine gift. I have not sought during my life to amass wealth and to adorn my body, but I have sought to adorn my soul with the jewels of wisdom, patience, and above all with a love of liberty. The soul, like the body, accepts by practice whatever habit one wishes it to contact. The first key to greatness is to be in reality what we appear to be. Ordinary people seem not to realize that those who really apply themselves in the right way to philosophy are directly and of their own accord preparing themselves for dying and death. As to marriage or celibacy, let a man take which course he will be sure to repent. He is a man of courage who does not run away, but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. Be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers.